Three, two, one, go. Well, welcome everybody for the first time. My name is George Habib, and this is my channel, the creatively named George Habib channel on YouTube. It is going to be what I hope will be an amazing podcast, one that's pretty relatable, one that's pretty interesting, and one that encourages you guys to like, subscribe, and comment down below. So, where to start? So, I guess the best place to start is who am I? Who I am is clearly George Habib. I'm a guy who was born in Lebanon, raised in Dubai, and pretty much spent high school and university in Canada. Now I'm Canadian and Lebanese. And after finishing all that, I've moved back to Dubai and I'm currently working part time trying to figure out my career. And meanwhile, trying to figure out all these things in my life, I feel it would be a pretty good idea for me to start a podcast. So why do I want to start a podcast? Pretty much for the reasons I said before. I want to start a community. I want to start a place where people where I can talk about my opinions on things, my feelings on things, things I've gone through, things I'm going through, things I'm going to go through, in the hopes that it could be something useful for the people who have been through these things and are going through these things and will go through these things. To do so, I'm going to be dividing the videos on this channel into three segments. The first segment will just be, the same name as the channel. It's going to be the George Habib segment. That's the segment where I'm going to offer my input on things, list my experiences, discuss things I either strongly feel about or I should be talking about, and hopefully produce the kind of videos that, like I said, will help other people gain some, I don't know what to call it, perspective, insight, help. We'll see where that goes. And the second segment will be the Been There segment, or the BT segment for short. This is going to be a segment that I'm really interested on working on. And that's going to be where I interview others and have their perspective, their feedback, their view and advice on the same things I would also be talking about on the George Habib segment. And these are going to be these interviews are going to be based on things ranging from life, love, school, and work. It's written on the board. And it's not going to be limited to just those things, but yeah, a large part of those videos will be related to that stuff. I'm going to be inviting people I know on this segment. Hopefully, as the channel gets larger, I'm going to be inviting more popular people or even complete strangers, because I feel like as individuals, we can't experience everything in life, but we sure as hell can talk to others who have experienced different things. And I feel there's a lot of value in that. Now, the last segment, this will be the third segment, is going to be the third culture rant segment. And if you guys want to know what a third culture person is, it's listed on the description of the channel. And it's basically someone who grew up in a country or a culture different from their parents' original culture. So I feel that characteristic because even though I was born in Lebanon, I was raised in two completely different countries, which would be the United Arab Emirates, and Canada. And the reason I want to make this thing its own segment, because it's more of a niche segment where I want to cater to both other third culture kids, or adults such as myself. And I also want people who do not identify as third culture kids to also gain more perspective on the kind of lives these people lead. And hopefully that will result in a lot more understanding. So yeah, those are going to be the three segments: George Habib segment, BT, Been There segment, and the 3CR, the third culture rant segment. So having said that, I want to talk about what I hope for this channel. And I feel I'm going to be a bit repetitive on this because I feel like I've already touched upon and said this literally a few minutes ago. But what I hope for this channel is to be, number one, a community. And by community, I mean a place where people all over the world, specifically browsing through YouTube and who knows, Spotify or other places, will find these videos, enjoy them, watch them all the way, and get some value from it, whether it's through like understanding or finding something to relate to. And in terms of community, I want this to be something growing where the people who come by this channel do like, subscribe, and share this channel with other people. I especially want these people to comment on every video, tell me the things they agree with, disagree with, or other things they felt should have been discussed. So there can be some good discourse in the comments. And then, yeah, I just want it to grow. And yeah, that's basically the biggest hope for it. The other hope for it I have is I don't want it just to be something that grows. I don't want just to be something like that magnet for subscribers. I also want this channel to be something that develops. What I mean by that is I wanted something to starts with YouTube, branches out into other places, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, though I feel Twitter is pretty toxic. More on that in probably another video. Uh, Spotify, Parler, and no, not Parler. What was the name? Rumble. Rumble is what I meant. And, just keep growing and growing and growing. So, yeah, two hopes that the number of subscriber increases and that the channel develops into many different things. I don't know if hitting the microphone made a noise. So, yeah, having said that, I hope the content I make, whether it's through my own thoughts, the thoughts of others, or from a third culture perspective, number one, entertains you guys, and number two, helps you guys and is valuable to you guys. So that's my little spiel on the thing. As the channel goes on, and I hope to have the discipline to keep it going. Who knows? Eventually, we may drop some segments and focus more and expand upon others. We'll stick to old things and try new things, and see where it all goes. And I hope you guys will help me in that. I hope you guys will subscribe, comment, and share. So yeah, please do all of these things. And thank you for listening to my little speech, even though it's probably more of a word vomit and a ramble. So take care, guys. I hope you enjoy the videos that are coming up, and episode over. Bye, guys.